for now, it seems like this line, which the symmetrical G3 variation,
Mhm.
very solid. And as far as what I remember when I was playing, it was so dull and boring. Do you also feel that, or do you think it's very interesting, this line?
I think it can get very interesting, especially now that we see, there was a change of a pawn structure. So white has this slightly backward pawn on c3,
Hmm.
but at the same time, has some problems with the pawn on b7. It still remains to be a, very, very, very equal position, but both sides have some chances now. Maybe white can go something like e4, as I was
Oh,
just wanting to point out, change that structure, क्योंकि the bishop on c8 is the biggest problem here for the black side. उसको develop करना बहुत मुश्किल है.
correct. Yeah, I think e4, and now after takes, the main thing which I would be very worried about are these weaknesses, like the knight can sit, but that is just thinking too statically. Bishop a3, knight d6, and white is getting a lot of play.
Yeah.
Then he went knight a5, queen went back, bd7, e5 played. Very, very committal and dangerous move. मतलब e5 move सिर्फ जवानी के जोश में you can play. Like, um,
ये जवानी.
how can you play a move like e5? Because you have a weakness here. Rook c8 is coming. You have a weak square. You have to believe in some form of an attack in order to play it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's just the style of Arjun. He just likes to play dynamic chess, which creates a lot of imbalances in the position. And after rook a c1, knight c4, takes, he plays h5. Very logical. But on the other hand, Sagar Bhai, after something like bishop f8, black is also getting some of his own counterplay.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this position,
But actually, maybe you can take and go queen d2, yeah? Mm-hmm.
and then you have these h6, these some ideas here.
Superb, yeah.
But let's see how
Queen
this
a4.
goes.
Is it h5? Is it queen a4 maybe?
You mean here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, queen a4, very nice move, because once the queens are traded, white's attack is slowed down, but white will keep the
So
queens.
then just go queen b5 maybe and keep harassing the queen.
Yes, but queen d2.
And now queen d2. Uh-huh. So after queen b2, can I go rook to c6?
You could go here, but I think once Arjun gets this, all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, this is also a little bit worrisome. I think
Yeah,
somehow white,
complicated, very complicated
yeah,
position.
this is getting quite interesting.
Yeah.
He goes queen a4, he goes queen a4, so very interesting play. On the surface, I felt black is doing fine, but Arjun has this very slow attacking plan. Put the bishop here, go f4, go g4, maybe bishop h3, play for f5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the ideas definitely possible. And now is the big choice to make for Shakriyar. Um, what does he do?
Oh, he goes rook c6 did happen. Harshit
Yeah,
bhai,
yeah,
your
yeah.
move here, bishop d6, because one thing which we must mention is taking this pawn was incorrect, guys. Because not taking here, d7 would hang. But the key move here, just very quickly, guys, what should black do? Well done, guys. Rook b6. Queen is almost here trapped, and now it is. Because the queen defends d7. Okay, very cool. In the game, bd6 happened. Arjun slightly better. I'm very, very interested to see how Arjun continues here after bd6, bishop h6, f4 on the board.
Wow. Wow, 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 Sagar bhai. He's going all in. He's gone f4, rook c8, and maybe we can even see g4, f5, some
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy attack.
This will be a huge attack that will come in, and I'm impressed with the way Arjun has played here. Excellent.
Yeah, very interesting move. I don't know what he wants, क्योंकि मेरे मन में आइडिया था कि g4 और फटाफट अटैक करना है.
Hmm.
So आपको क्या लगता है, रुक F2?
I Is it possible that he wants to reroute his bishop this way?
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, and also, then the rook can swing into H2. So maybe that is his
Oh,
idea.
that's his plan actually. He wants to
Yeah,
reroute it this way, put his bishop
yeah.
on d3, rook on h2, and that can get into a huge attack there.
Rook B6 was chosen by Shakriar, but maybe now White can quickly go
Queen d2, yeah, just
Queen D2, as we mentioned,
he
and
does
then
it.
Bishop F1, Bishop F3, Rook H2 ideas coming in. Oh, he takes on D6.
Ah,
Wow.
he's taken there and he said that bishop was creating too much of a nuisance. Let me take it, and now maybe he starts playing on the queen side or what? Queen a3.
A3, yeah, Sagar Bhai, a very good decision by Shakriar, and now there is total hangama on the board.
Why doesn't now white change his tactic from an attack to now start exchanging pieces? Because let's say I go queen b2, you can't take on d6 because b7 hangs and suddenly my queen enters, right? So you take and I take, and now such a position, I mean, white can just keep pressing endlessly.
Yeah, but I think it's also very easy to. It also seems not so difficult to play with black. You just go B6, Bishop F8, Bishop D6. Black definitely has good compensation here. Um, of course, white is for choice, but I think in a shorter format, it could be a little easier to play with the white pieces.
Right, right. True, true. Maybe it's the point that Mamedyarov wants right now. Just defend, make kind of a fortress and not let
Yeah.
Arjun break through. Did it.
After that exchange, like he goes for this Queen B2.
He plays queen d2. So now white is clearly better, guys. It will be only a question of whether Arjun can break through such a position. But we saw yesterday as well, Arjun sometimes in technical positions does go overboard. Let's hope that that doesn't happen today. Harshit, how does Arjun break through is the $1 million question. Bishop g7, and he finds this very cool move rook d2 because I think he wants to defend d4 and go for c4.
I think, yeah, Rook D2 was kind of the only move Sagar by also, because Bishop into D4 check was a threat
Hmm.
from the black side. So had to defend the B4 pawn. And if Rook to B4, then there was a very cute idea that maybe black could,
a5,
uh,
yeah.
if A5 is a trick. You should think that you're doing good, but A5 white takes on B6, and after Bishop D4, CD4, Rook C1,
Arey, arey,
uh,
arey, arey, arey.
Rook to B7, and white wins by queening. Winning by queening, Sagar bhai.
This is one of those things where you give your opponent what he wants and then he realizes this is not what I wanted.
Yes. It's like, baiting someone with a lollipop.
Exactly. Rook c6 played. But
And he
look at
saw,
what he did. He went bishop b5 takes, takes, takes.
and maybe now C4.
But c4 dc. Rook c4 just. Oh, he goes king f2. Today,
सागर भाई
Arjun.
आप धीरे बोलो, आपके सब मूव सुन रहा है अर्जुन भाई.
I hope Arjun listens to everything that is said today and converts this because he hasn't won a single game, if I'm not mistaken, right, in this tournament, or has he? Did he win?
Sorry,
Has he won a game?
अभी I don't think that Arjun has actually won a game, Sagar bhai. So maybe we might be potentially looking at his first victory in
Yeah.
this event. In the,
Arjun, again, the trick is how to break through. From where does he start? What does he do?
maybe the only other breakthrough I see is the F5 break.
But this
Um,
GH5, I think
I
it
don't like it.
eases, right? Because now you
It-
go king d3, rook h2, and this win this pawn.
You can even start with Rook H2, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. He goes King D3 because he can pick up the H5 pawn whenever, as you rightly mentioned. He goes H4. Maybe this was his idea, but I think White could still go something like G4. Um,
Yeah, possible. H6 played by black. So ये तो अब हो गया ना यार. Rook g2, f5 break, rook भी खुल जाएगा. I think it's done.
Sagar bhai, but we have to wait until it's done. We've seen, winning positions not being won before. And one of the very nice quotes that I've heard about chess is that one of the most difficult things to do in chess is to win a winning position. क्योंकि when you are winning, your opponent puts up the most resistance क्योंकि he doesn't want to lose, and that's why we have to make sure कि हम सब बचा के रखें.
Correct. Yeah, but I think Arjun, this time I don't see black having any play, and I am ready to take on any challenge if Arjun loses this or draws this. कुछ भी कर सकते हैं हम for that, because I this much trust I have Arjun पे. But oh ho. Bhai. After this takes rook e3, bg5, he went rook here.
Just rook e1 back, Sagar bhai.
Rook
Was
e1
very
and
nice.
getting the other rook in was keeping control, because now he allows e5. Fantastic move by Mamedyarov. And we are seeing once again Arjun not showing the best of technique.
But he's still winning, Sagar bhai. So still winning, but needs to be accurate now.
Finds the move, finds rook e2.
Bishop f4, I think maybe. Rook f1, because bishop e5 guys will run into rook f e1 and pinning the bishop. Very nice move here by Arjun.
Yeah.
b5. Maybe I like this move a3.
How about rook g2? Just trying to enter via g6.
Yeah, also possible. I just wanted to like make this move a3 so that it destroys black's hopes completely. But of course, rook g2, as you mentioned, coming in with the rook to g6, he goes to for rook b1, and after a6, I think we will see him playing rook to g1 or rook to b4. Actually, also looks winning.
Yeah, rook b4, fantastic. This seems done, because I think after rook b4 you have to trade, otherwise this bishop is in trouble.
Yeah, and after bishop e5, I don't think he will take that. Maybe he will take on e5. But still after rook c4, d4, king somewhere.
This is winning because of this.
Yeah. Still think that it's not so easy to judge from afar. So maybe I think he might go for rook to g1, which looks more natural to me.
We'll see how he continued. He did play a move a3, bishop g5, rook b4.
He plays it. And 6-5, rook back to c8.
And now a4.
And now a4.
Yeah.
Attacking the pawn on b5. And I think, Sagar bhai, we are going to see Arjun winning the first time.
Yes, in this tournament. First game.
We must be very, very excited.
ये win के बाद I think Arjun will see some sort of more confident Arjun overall.
Definitely. And now I think ab5 and rook b4 back should decide the game. Guys, did you predict Arjun winning या तुमको लग रहा था नहीं convert करेगा?
I think in our chat we had asked, will Arjun win today? And 73% said yes. He will strike today, and 27% said no. And I think 73% guys, you people here are going to be right.
Yeah.
Let's hope. There's still some work. Shakhriyar Mamedyarov not giving that point to Arjun so easily. End तक मेहनत करवा रहा है. Arjun ready to work hard. Yeah.
Bishop e7. But just rook b2 at some point should be very good enough, right?
You mean give up e pawn and take the b pawn?
Yeah.
He does it.
Yeah.
So rook e1.
Sagar bhai, do you believe in fortresses?
Yes, of course. Although Magnus never does believe. But okay, first
Arjun
win!
Wins the first game. Arjun bhai.
Very calm, very cool, relaxed, didn't emote much.